Your morning starts now. It's the Q102 Jeff and Jenn podcast brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport /fly healthy.
Dave is looking for a second date update with Melissa. Hi, Dave. How are you?
Hey, guys. I got a crazy story for you.
Okay. Can't wait to hear this.
We like these.
So I met this woman on a plane, and we sat next to each other on a 4-hour flight from L.A. We struck up conversation and talked the whole way there.
Nice. You met her on a flight from L.A. to Cincinnati?
Yeah.
That's cool. That happened to a friend of mine
Awesome.
one time. He ended up dating this girl for for a couple of years, and it was the same kind of exact situation.
Yeah. She was interesting and funny, really smart, had her own company. Like, she's an interior designer. So she was out in L.A. working on a project.
Oh.
Okay.
So I was there visiting some friends from college, and our flights landed, and I asked her if she'd like to grab a drink before heading home, and she was like, absolutely. Well, one drink turned into a few bottles, and we ended up back at her place.
Damn, bud, you work fast.
She rocked my world.
Wow.
All right.
I've never had an experience like that in my life. I left the next morning after she cooked me breakfast.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah. Then we met up 2 more times, and I thought everything was going great. I've never, had a stronger connection with a woman.
For real?
Yeah. We were talking daily, and, we did sleep together a few more times, and each time was better than the last. And that's why this is all just so confusing.
So this was more than just a first date. I mean, this to me sounds like a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It sounded like it. It seemed like it. But I left her house that day and never heard from her again. I called, I texted, I messaged, nothing.
So you felt like there was an emotional attachment there. It wasn't just, hooking up.
Yeah. We talk all the time, and, I felt like I was really getting to know her, and she just, disappeared.
Well, did you guys have a fight or something? Did you get into it? No discussions about future plans, or do you think maybe you were getting a little clingy?
I don't think so. I have a rule where I don't text more than 3 times in a row, so I don't seem clingy. But yeah, she just disappeared for no reason.
You weren't like, where is this going?
No, I wasn't. What are we? I didn't do the what are we.
You didn't do that?
No, because everything just seemed organic and just flowing, and so I just thought that it was good.
All right, so no theories then, huh?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm like, do my breath stink or something? I don't know.
All right, well, this is where we are, guys. We're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we'll call her up, Dave, see what she has to say.
Okay.
This is weird, I will admit, but we'll get to the bottom of it, hopefully, as we continue with Second Date Update. Next, Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102. This is a crazy story. Dave met Melissa on a plane. They were on a flight from L.A. to Cincinnati. I guess she does interior design work. She was out there doing whatever, and they got to talking on the plane and just clicked. Yeah, instant chemistry. And
That's fun.
Ended up, usually when you get off a plane, you just want to get the hell home. And
Right.
unpack and shower and get to bed or whatever. And nope, they went out for a drink. And
That's cool. Also makes the flight go by way quicker.
oh, he went back to her place, ended up spending the night, and then they started hanging out. They've hooked up a few times. So this was more than just a first date. And then suddenly she went radio silent on him. And they used to text all the time. So this is very unusual for her. They didn't have a fight or anything. They didn't have any heavy relationship discussions.
No big disagreements of any kind.
No, Dave is just at a loss. What happened here? And unless, Dave, you thought of anything else you think we need to know before we make the call, now's the time.
No, I can't think of anything.
All right. Well, let's call Melissa and see what's up.
Hello?
Hi, Melissa?
Yes?
Melissa, this is Jeff, Jenn, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How are you this morning?
Oh, my gosh. Hi.
Hi, Melissa.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're probably very busy. We hear you're a very successful interior decorator.
Yes.
I think they prefer designer.
Oh, designer, sorry.
Because it's
Interior
far more
designer.
than just decorating. I mean,
I'm sure
they
that's
design.
true. My apologies.
Thanks. What is going on?
Well, you have a fan out there who I guess you've hung out with on a few occasions, and this person hasn't heard from you in a while, and I don't know, we were just talking about it. We thought we would check in.
Second date update. Oh God.
This is a second date update.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
I love
was
that
trying
reaction.
to sort of slyly. I was trying to soften the edges around that a little bit.
There's no softening it. She's aware.
I guess not. Yeah. Do you know who we're calling about by any chance?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I know who it is.
So what happened? Did you just get busy all of a sudden? Did you guys have a fight? Like, Dave is clueless. What happened between you two?
Oh my God. You guys, this is so awkward and uncomfortable.
Well, Dave is just dying to know. I mean, whatever it is.
Look, he really is wonderful, and I had a great time with him. And there was, I'm going to call it a misunderstanding, but it's pretty big. It's a big misunderstanding. I just thought that he was a lot older than he is. So
You thought Dave was a lot older?
Yeah. I thought that he was like closer to 30. I found out that he's 23, and I was mortified.
How old are you?
He's younger than my son.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So how old are you, Melissa?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a rude question.
Well, I'm
Well,
asking.
we're talking about age here. It's the subject matter.
I mean, he's half my age. You know, we never talked about our ages. I don't think he knows that I'm 44. Not to brag or anything, but I do look kind of young for my age. People usually think that I'm
You
early
sound
30s.
young for your age.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's funny because he sounded older.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
So there was this total yeah.
I have no issue with younger men. It's just not that young. It's too weird. He's literally younger than my son. So when he told me that he only had to wait 2 more years until he could rent a car, I just freaked out.
You did the math.
Wow. That's crazy.
I gotta know
I mean-
though, what is that like to be a woman in your mid 40s but look so much younger and just well, you just
I
think,
can fill you in. What's up? What do you need now?
well, wait till the second part of my question, where you have available to you men of a very wide age range. Like it's very easy for you, obviously, to score someone just out of college, a 23-year-old. But I would imagine in your business, you're meeting a lot of men that are 50, 55 years old. To be able to date
The range.
the age range
Yeah.
of out of college through close to retirement with ease and grace.
Yeah, well.
What is that like?
Well, it's surprising considering I had no idea I was dating someone who was 23.
But see, that makes you even hotter that you're not really aware of it.
You're not thinking about
Yeah.
it. You're just going with what you're attracted to.
I was attracted to him, and the issue. I mean, once I realized the age, I could tell he was getting really attached. I felt like I had to disappear. I can't believe I'm on a second date update. This is wild.
Well, look, before we bring David in the conversation, it seems to me like you had real chemistry there. Like you must have been relating on a, pretty
Beyond just a physical level?
I would think.
Sure. I mean, he didn't act like he was 23.
You just don't like the way this looks on paper, considering the age of your son and all that.
Yeah.
You're worried about what
I mean,
people
we
will
talked
think?
about a lot of things, and there's been some things that happened in his life that made him mature a little faster, and it's just...
Right.
Ugh, remember that movie, How Stella Got Her Groove Back with
Oh,
Taye
yeah.
Diggs?
That was a good movie.
That was like that. She was in her 40s, and wasn't he like 19?
Yeah.
I mean, it was
He was younger.
crazy.
They should do like a reboot version of that, but have it be like an older guy.
That's every other movie in
every
Hollywood,
movie
Jeff.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And every TV series.
50-year-old
ever
men are
invented.
always dating 28-year-old women in the movies.
Well, let's bring Dave into the conversation. Dave, your reaction, were you aware?
I mean, I knew she was older, but I didn't know she was 44. But
How old did you think she was?
I thought she was like maybe early 30s, late 20s.
Wow.
Hey.
She looked good, you know. But I mean, if I'm being honest, I really don't care about her age. Like I I've developed some kind of strong feelings, so the age doesn't really matter to me at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what happened. He used the phrase. Do you remember at the very beginning of the call? He said when he went home with her, she rocked his world. Do you guys remember the first partner you had that really rocked your world and the attachment that you had with that person?
We all
no,
quieted.
Not really.
That was a long time ago.
Everybody's so quiet. What, didn't you form a really intense
it was
attachment to that first person that really...
And when it ended, it was hard to let go of it because it was like, well, I'm sure we could work it out.
I'm sure I'm never going to find this again with anybody else ever.
Now you look back and you're like, wow, I was a dumb
Yeah.
at that moment, wasn't I?
But in that moment,
oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Right?
I mean, do you have a range though? Is there a age range for you, Melissa, that you are just I am not dating under 35, or is it that big of a deal?
Not dating. I would say 30.
Okay.
So is there
I'm
a
already
reason
14
why
years
30,
younger
or is
than
it
I am.
just because?
Yeah, why 30? Is that a random number, or what about that number?
I think it's just a specific part of life where you've lived, but you still have life to live.
The
Maybe
life stage.
maturity.
what's the formula? Your age divided by 2 plus 9. Isn't
Something like that, yeah. I don't think it
Yeah,
matters
so
anymore, man.
so 31 if you went by that formula.
It's 2021, though. Aren't we about being happy and not putting...
And just, because is this a form of ageism?
I agree with Fritch, but at the same time, when you bring him to family dinner with your parents, and your parents are like, who's this? Is this Joey's friend? Or whatever your son's name is?
Yeah.
You're like, no, it's my date.
My boyfriend.
My boyfriend. I mean, that's all the exterior stuff is the stuff that's going to drive everybody crazy.
Yeah.
You two yourself will be fine. It'll be all the other stuff around it.
And you've got to be able to
Handle that.
Right.
Yep.
I think it probably would look better on her if she was able to get a younger man, right?
Ew.
in
You know
some
what-
arenas.
You know what would look good on you? Me. Remember that old joke?
Sure.
And the conversations they're having behind your back. Ugh, what could they possibly talk about?
Well, and it might be good for a while, but when she's, 60 and you're
40.
38, might have a different feel.
She'll want me then, probably.
Yeah, I know that people are able to make it work with big age differences, but I do think that generational issues come into play sometimes. And I
At
know,
some point.
and
Right,
I've
exactly.
experienced
That's
that
what I'm
because
thinking about.
I married older. And when you're young, it's less of an issue than it is, I think, when you get older. Everybody's different, but I get it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, sorry, guys.
It was fun in the moment while it lasted.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Dave, I'm sure you appreciate the conversation now that we finally had it.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can just move on and not wonder what happened.
Exactly. Even though we didn't like the outcome,
Yeah.
at least
Yeah,
now
I
you can
kind
move
of
on.
see the writing on the wall.
For sure. Well, Dave, thank you for putting yourself out there, bud.
All right, thanks for the help.
Yeah.
Anytime.
sorry,
And
bud.
Melissa,
Thank
thank
you.
you for taking the call. Yeah, thank you both.
Thanks.
And good luck to you both.
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So if we can do a second date update for you, shoot us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com. All right, another check on the roads. Here's Tori now with your latest traffic.
Listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport /fly healthy.